Welcome back to my channel. We're doing a what I eat in a day today. I'm currently cooking dinner, so I'm going to show you everything that I make all day long for myself and the kids. So I hope you guys all enjoy today's vlog, and here we go. Good morning. All right, I am starting my morning right now with my olive oil shot. So I do a little bit of olive oil. This is from Costco. It's just their organic olive oil. And then I do a little bit of lemon juice. If you have just a lemon, do that too. But I just have this. This is also from Costco. This lasts me so long. Just organic lemon juice. You just do a little bit in there. And this helps with so many things. I'll put a little overlay of all the things that it can help with. But for me, I've noticed the biggest difference in digestion. I can get constipated easy. Sorry, I know TMI. But ever since I had Owen, 6 years ago, I just feel like I've struggled with bloat and gas. And so this has helped a lot, just doing this daily, even like every other day. But yeah, I don't know if it was just my C-sections or what, but ever since then, I just find that I have to do stuff to kind of really help a little extra with digestion for myself. So I'm having this right now down the hatch. And then I follow up with my vitamin. I just pour this directly right into here. So I can just do it on one swoop down the hatch. Okay, so Mary Ruth's, same thing I've been taking for years. Liquid multivitamin. I like the one with hair growth. It helps with my skin so much. My skin has just never been better, honestly. Between this and my beef tallow moisturizer, my skin has been the best yet. And I'm 36 now, and I've never been so happy with my skin. Usually I'm always like struggling with a lot of redness or fine lines, but my forehead is just much, much smoother these days. So I owe a lot to this, honestly, and my beef tallow. So I'll link this down below. My code is MRO with K. You can get 20% off. I'll have that listed down below. For breakfast, I have this almost every single day. Yogurt, granola, and blueberries, or whatever fruit. So usually blueberries or strawberries. We have some nectarines right now. Nectarines are so delicious in fruit and yogurt. Here's my yogurt, Siggy's. It's got a ton of protein in here. Just any Greek yogurt or plain yogurt, but I do like to find one with a lot of protein. Andrew was just reading about this one to us on the inside. Oh. And it was a guy who, where did this guy come from, Andrew? For Siggy's? Iceland?
Oh, yeah.
And he said that yogurt out here was way too sweet, so he made his own. And then he added some protein. So gluten-free yogurt. We get this now. This is from our local like health food store. It's so good. They make their own granola. So it's got oats, raisins, slivered almonds, walnuts, tons of yummy stuff in here, coconut. So I put that in, honey, and then a little fruit. I'm making myself some tea right now. I have not been drinking coffee now. I think it's my fourth, let's say Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's my fourth day doing a little coffee detox for a few days. And the first day I got the worst headache. It was great. Sorry, Kyla keeps bumping into my tripod. First day, severe headache, felt so crummy. Then the second day, the headache was definitely less. Same with the third day, which yesterday I didn't really have much of a headache. And today I woke up feeling fine. So I feel like for me, I did this one time when I did my gut reset a couple years ago. And I remember the third day, you kind of just feel back to yourself. But it does make me realize how much my body relies on caffeine, which is kind of crazy. I feel like I don't have that much every day, but now that I think about it, like I have been doing about 2 cups a day instead of 1 cup a day. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I'm thinking just like maybe I'll do a week, or maybe tomorrow I'll have my coffee back. But I just wanted to get to the point where I wouldn't have any headaches and feel fine without it. So for now, I'm having this puka tea. It's elderberry and echinacea. This is so good. It's kind of sweet. I get this, yeah, it says the magic of echinacea and juicy berries. I found this at our grocery store. I also have another one by them that's a turmeric one, which is also really yummy. So sometimes I'll do this by itself. Other times I'll add another tea with it and just do 2 tea bags, depending on kind of what I'm looking for. All right, we are making some waffles. So June's gonna help me. You wanna start mixing?
No, I need the eggs.
Yeah. This is a half, so do 4 of those of vanilla.
Smells good. So, 1, 2.
All right, did a cleanup of the kitchen. We have leftover waffles that I'll put in the freezer for another day. And then we're gonna start school in a bit here, but it's nice to get some food in the kids' bellies. And in an hour, I'm gonna bake some bread. I filmed 2 videos on how I make sourdough, and all of my loaves turned out not impressive. They were flat, and I was like, we need to workshop this and figure out what's going on. So I've tried 2 different recipes. The one I did the last time turned out really good. And then this one, I'm curious to see how that's gonna turn out, but I've tweaked a lot of different things. So I'll include that all, but I wanted to get like a couple good loaves under my belt before I film a video. So hopefully I'll be making that soon, but we'll bake that in an hour and we'll see how that turns out. All right, it is 9:45. I'm gonna turn on my oven to 450 and put my Dutch oven in there. I'm gonna take this out and empty out my rice. I use my rice a few times. This helps the bottom not burn. I am also gonna have a little cup of kefir. Me and the girls have been really liking kefir lately, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of that right now. Okay, also wanted to share these other options for you guys since I was talking about my liquid multivitamin. So this is what I give the kids. I give them the just regular liquid morning multivitamin, and Andrew will take this too. If you don't want the liquid form, you can take the gummies. This is a liquid nighttime multi-mineral plus skin renewal. I just got this. I want to see what this smells like actually. It's Berry Dream. So it contains, it's supposed to help with skin elasticity, improve skin firmness and texture, and reduce fine wrinkles. Just smells like blueberries. Like it smells like a berry smoothie. So I'm gonna keep this in the fridge now since I just opened that up. What I like about this is when I forget to take my vitamin during the day, like I'll remember at night, I'm like, shoot, I forgot my vitamins. I don't want to take it at night because it has a lot of B vitamins in there and it gives me like a burst of energy. So I don't really want that at the end of the day. So this is a great option that I can keep in the fridge if I forget to take my vitamins during the day, I can take the night one instead. And maybe I'll like switch, just kind of rotate between the two of them, but it looks really good. It's got vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, zinc. So the magnesium will help you with sleep. Selenium, which I tried to take. I just take selenium from having like a couple Brazil nuts a day. Copper, manganese, chromium. And then it has their own little blend here that is supposed to help with your skin. So interested in trying that out. Again, I'll have the link down below if you guys want to check out Mary Ruth's products. Right now it is 20% off with code MRO with K. I'm gonna do a score right down the center. And I'm gonna do a little slash for some a little wheat stock. Okay. And I'm doing a little bit of a deeper score. I feel like I wasn't doing it deep enough before. I'm gonna flop this in. All right, so it's gonna be in there for 35 minutes right now. And I'm gonna have a perfect bar right now. It is almost 11 o'clock, so we'll have lunch a little bit later, but I'm gonna have this to kind of tide me over. I also like to just kind of have a lot of protein early on in the morning. It helps me just have good energy throughout the day. If I am not eating much in the morning, I just don't feel great. So having this now. Timer just went off, so moment of truth. We're going to lift the lid and see how it looks. Okay, here we go. Ah, not as big. Okay. Darn. What's hard is there are so many variables in sourdough, so I am not too sure what happened, but my last one did turn out better. So I'm gonna go back to that recipe. Not that it's that different, and we'll see if it does anything else, but oh my gosh. Just when I thought I was in the clear, this happens. Making lunch. So here's the kids' lunch, some leftover mac and cheese, cucumbers, banana, and a cut up perfect bar. And then if they are so hungry, they can have more, but I just don't want to waste it. My bread did not turn out. Like, it doesn't look awful, but this should have risen much more. So we're gonna go back to the first recipe. We'll see how that goes. My salad. The only thing I'm missing is golden raisins. I love golden raisins, but that's okay. 2 hard-boiled eggs, lettuce, blue cheese, walnuts, cucumber. And usually I do like red onion or red pepper if I have that, but I don't right now. Olive oil, and then this balsamic is so delicious. It's from Costco. I absolutely love it. And then I do a little salt and pepper on top. All right, it is 3 o'clock and I need some food right now. We had like an early lunch. Usually I don't eat lunch until like 1, but I ate lunch with the kids. So I just felt like I ate earlier than I usually do. So I'm gonna make myself a little tuna melt. So I have tuna, which I got from Costco. It's the tuna and the olive oil, which is really good. Salt, pepper, mayo, Dijon, and relish. If I'm eating this just like with crackers, I will put in golden raisins, red onion, and chopped up nuts. But for this is fine. And then I'm gonna put on some tomatoes and cheese and just put it in the oven and broil it so that the cheese melts and gets so yummy. This is a great lunch too, but we're having basically a late lunch right now.
Right there.
Oh, I made the girls a little tuna melt too, just with cheese, tuna, and just a little grilled cheese. And the kids all want another waffle. I swear you guys must be growing. Also, the girls started soccer, so they did a lot of running yesterday. 4:30, I'm making dinner. So I'm gonna start this one. We're gonna boil some water to have some pasta. I have this really thin capellini. Is that how you say it? Capellini. We're gonna have those noodles. They're gluten-free. And then I'm gonna make Owen's mimicking me over there. We're gonna have some chicken with it. And broccoli and some garlic and onions. And it'll be delicious. I'll make like a cream sauce with the noodles. So right now I'm gonna just cut up this chicken and we will get it started. Okay, we got a lot going on here. So I'm making a little roux back here for my sauce. So I do butter and then some flour. I just have some rice flour that's gluten-free. I need a little more butter. It's so funny. We got this butter. This is just like Tillamook butter. And we usually get the Costco butter, and the whole family is like, why is this butter so bad? Seriously, get the green butter from Costco. It's so good. All right, so we add a little bit more flour. My chicken is almost done. I have like 2 sets going. We're gonna have this one cook first, and then I'll switch it with the other pasta. And then I'm just gonna kind of wipe this pan out, and I'll use that to steam some broccoli. I like using this pan. This is the pan. It comes with like a steamer thing. I think this is, what is it? Our Place? One of those ones. I think it's Our Place. Okay, so once that thickens up, okay, need more flour. Then I add some milk. And then you can add in your cheese. And I'm gonna do just some Parmesan cheese. Pasta is almost done. This pasta cooks really fast. Also, gluten-free pasta cooks pretty quick. I do about a cup first, and then I kind of see how it looks. And then you want to mix it till it's all the way incorporated, and it'll, let me turn it down a little bit. It'll start to thicken up. But this is such an easy way to make some Alfredo sauce without having a canned sauce. Let that thicken. I'm gonna add a little pepper, a little salt. You can see it thickens very quickly. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more to that, about probably 1 more cup, because I did a decent roux. Okay, so let's transfer the chicken into here. I like using a slotted spatula or a slotted spoon so it doesn't get all the oil in. I cut the broccoli. I'm also gonna add these onions in to my sauce so they can just soften. Turn the sauce down to low. I'm also gonna add this garlic in there. Let me get my garlic press. You also just get the garlic from Costco. Buy like the packaged salads, and then we freeze it so we have it ready. Okay, I had to add more milk because it was too thick and just not enough. And then for pasta, whenever I have broccoli in it, I don't like to have much of the ends on. I just feel like it's not very pleasant when you're eating it. So I take like the thicker ends off, and I cut it up decently small. It just tastes better. So kind of just like give it a rough chop. Got the kids' dinner here. Here's my dinner. So yeah, it turned out really good. I had to add a little bit of milk to kind of make it a little bit less thick, but I just had the broccoli steaming in here. So once that was nice and soft, I add that in. Tasted it, needed some salt, but it's just a good hearty dinner for all of us, and it'll be good leftovers for tomorrow for lunch. Also, I totally forgot to even put the cheese in my sauce. So I just topped it on top afterward. All right, we are done with dinner. I'm gonna have some tea. So like I said, I like to do 2 different ones usually. This one is Kidney Strong, helps with kidney and bladder. Ever since I had Owen, I know it was a long time ago, but I had complications with the C-section, and my bladder was punctured. And so every now and then I'll have like little tinges in my bladder and I get irritation. So I try to do stuff to help my bladder. Fennel, it's sweetenable. It relieves gas and bloating. So just like a great thing to have after dinner. Another one, if you guys want one for bloat, is the traditional medicinals one. They're just slightly different. So this is the more like a licorice taste. This one, chamomile mint. So kind of your preference, but we're gonna have that right now. It's gonna be the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.